The followings are the contiguous urban areas in ASEAN or Southeast Asia, according to Demography as World Urban Areas Study. Demography defines an urban area as a continuously built-up landmass of urban development that is within a labor market or metropolitan area, without regard for administrative boundaries. Metropolitan Cebu, or simply Metro Cebu, is the main urban center of the province of Cebu in the Philippines. Metro Cebu is located along the central eastern portion of the island, including the nearby island of Medan. It accounts for 20% of the land area and 61.5% of the population of the entire island of Cebu. Metro Cebu is a metropolitan area that consists of Cebu City along with Mandaue, Lapu-Lapu, Talisay, Karkar, Danao, Naga, Compostela, Lilon, Consolacion, Cordova, Minglanilla, and San Fernando. It is the second largest metropolitan area in the Philippines, after Metro Manila. As of 2015, this metropolitan area has a population of 2,849,213. The Greater Medan Metropolitan Area, known locally as Mibidangro, an acronym of Medan, Binjai, Deli Serdang, Karo, is a metropolitan area in North Sumatra, Indonesia, which consists of Medan City, Binjai City, Deli Serdang Regency and Part 4 districts of Karo Regency. The metropolitan area is established by a presidential decree in 2011. It is one of economic center in western Indonesia, especially for provinces of Aceh, North Sumatra, West Sumatra, and Riau. The metropolitan area also serves as a hub for western Indonesia. As of the 2020 census, Medan has a population of 2,435,252 within its city limits, and over 3.4 million in its built-up urban area, making it the fourth largest urban area in Indonesia. The Medan metropolitan area, which includes neighboring Binjai, Deli Serdang Regency, and a part of Karo Regency, is the largest metropolitan area outside of Java, with 4,744,323 residents counted in the 2020 census. The small archipelago is situated about 140 kilometers north of the equator and just south of the tip of the Malay Peninsula, separated by the Straits of Johor. Singapore lies on one of the world's busiest shipping lanes along the Strait of Malacca and the South China Sea. The Strait of Singapore separates the country's islands from the Indonesian Riau archipelago in the south. The former British colonial trading post gained independence in 1965. Singapore, officially the Republic of Singapore, is known as the Lion City, Singapura, and consists of the main island and about 64 smaller offshore islands, including Sentosa, Pulau Ubin, St. John's Island and the Sisters Islands. The city-state occupies an area of 718 square kilometers. Compared, it is the smallest state in Southeast Asia, approximately one-fourth of Luxembourg or somewhat larger than 3.5 times the size of the District of Columbia, Washington, D.C. Singapore has a population of about 5.7 million people in 2020, and a resident population of 4 million in 2020. Yangon Region, formerly Rangoon Division and Yangon Division, is an administrative region of Myanmar. Located in the heart of Lower Myanmar, the division is bordered by Bago Region to the north and east, the Gulf of Martaban to the south, and the Ayeyarwady Region to the west. Yangon Region is dominated by its capital city of Yangon, the former national capital and the largest city in the country. Other important cities are Thanley and Nituan. The division is the most developed region of the country and the main international gateway. The division measures 10,170 square kilometers. According to 2014 census report, the population of Yangon Region is 7.36 million. The Surabaya Metropolitan Area, known locally as Gerbang Kerto sa Ila, an acronym of Gresik, Bangkalan, Mojokerto, Surabaya, Sidoarjo, Lamongan, is a metropolitan area in East Java, Indonesia. It is the country's second largest metropolitan area, after Jakarta Metropolitan Area. It has an area of 5,925.843 square kilometers, and at the 2015 census had a population of 9,563,572. The national government regards the Surabaya metropolitan area as including only Surabaya, Sidoarjo Regency, and Gresik Regency, known as Zona Surabaya Raya. Gresik Regency includes Bayan Island, covering some 196 square kilometers and lying north of Java. However, Bayan Island is excluded from the metropolitan area. Surabaya traditionally constituted Indonesia's second largest metropolitan area, after Jakarta, but fast-growing Bandung metropolitan area, in West Java, is since 2005 more populous. However, the extended metropolitan area of Surabaya is second in Indonesia only to Jabodetabek. Hanoi Capital Region or Hanoi Metropolitan Area is a metropolitan area currently planned by the government of Vietnam. This metropolitan area was created by Decision 490 QDTTG dated May 5, 2008 of the Prime Minister of Vietnam. Hanoi will be the core city of this metropolitan area. Other component parts will include provinces: Vinh Phuc Province, Hung Yên Province, Bac Ninh Province, Hai Duong Province, Ha Nam Province, Hoa Binh, Bac Giang Province, Phu Tho Province and Tai Nguyen Province with an area of 24,314.7 square kilometers, half of the size of Greater Ho Chi Minh City, the same for population size planning. As Ha Tây was merged into Hanoi by a resolution of the National Assembly of Vietnam in June 2008, this metropolitan area will include Hanoi and 6 surrounding provinces. As of 2012, this metropolitan area will include Hanoi and 9 provinces with a population of 17 million, of which 4.6 million live in urban areas. By 2020, the number will be 20 to 22 and 12 to 13 million respectively. Bandung Metropolitan Area, officially Bandung Basin or Greater Bandung, Bandung Raya, is a metropolitan area surrounding the city of Bandung, West Java, Indonesia. It was home to 8.79 million people in 2020 and is composed of regencies and cities previously part of the Dutch East Indies Air Central Prangan Residency Administration. Due to ongoing development in urban areas between Bandung, Kertajati International Airport, Aerotropolis, and Patimban International Seaport, the West Java Provincial Government and the Regional Planning Board, Bapeda, has prepared and publicized a blueprint for a newly defined Bandung metropolitan area with a total area more than 5,500 square kilometers and a population greater than 11 million people. Greater Kuala Lumpur is the geographical term that determines the boundaries of metropolitan Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia. Though similar to the term Klang Valley, there remains a variation between the two. It is similar to Greater London and Greater Toronto. It covers an area of 2,793.27 square kilometers. It is defined as an area covered by 11 municipalities surrounding Kuala Lumpur, each governed by local authorities: Kuala Lumpur City Hall, Perbatanan Putrajaya, Shah Alam City Council, Petaling Jaya City Council, Klang Municipal Council, Kajang Municipal Council, Subang Jaya City Council, Selayang Municipal Council, Ampang Jaya Municipal Council, Kuala Langat Municipal Council, and Sepang Municipal Council consisting of Cyberjaya, Salak Tinggi, KL International Airport. In 2010, the Greater KL population was estimated at close to 7 million and it contributed about 263 billion Malaysian ringgit to the nation's gross national income. Kuala Lumpur ranks 79th out of 140 cities in the Economist Intelligence Unit's survey on livability. Ho Chi Minh City Metropolitan Area is a metropolitan area that was in June 2008 proposed by the Ministry of Construction of Vietnam to the Government of Vietnam for approval. According to this master plan, this metropolitan area will include provinces around Ho Chi Minh City in the southeast region and 2 provinces in the Mekong Delta region. This metropolitan area currently has an area of 30,404 square kilometers with radius of 150 to 200 kilometers, a population of 20 to 22 million inhabitants, of which urban residents account for 16 to 17 million, urbanized rate of 77 to 80%. By 2050, the population will have increased to 25 to 27 million people, and the urbanized rate is estimated to rise to 90%. Ho Chi Minh City will be the core urban center of the area while other surrounding cities and towns will play their role as satellite municipalities. Barya Vung Tau will serve as the main deepwater seaport of the region, especially Samai Bandung Seaport, Dvi Port. Long Tan International Airport and Dan Son Nhat International Airport will serve as the air traffic hub of the region. High-tech park will be located in Ho Chi Minh City while other heavy industry will concentrate in Dong Nai, Binh Duong and Barya Vung Tau. Vung Tau will serve as tourism hub, with its beautiful beaches and several entertainment resort mega projects like a $4.2 billion project invested by Canadian corporations, Kuala Resort, Disneyland-like theme park, Vung Tau Aquarium. The Bangkok Metropolitan Region may refer to a government-defined of the urban region surrounding the metropolis of Bangkok, or the built-up area. The political definition is defined as the metropolis and the 5 adjacent provinces of Nakhon Pathom, Pathum Thani, Nonthaburi, Samut Prakan, and Samut Sakhon. The Bangkok Metropolitan Region covers an area of 7,762 square kilometers. Due to the success of the service and tourism industry in Bangkok, the city has gained in popularity for work among provincial ties from the rural areas and with people from many countries in the Indochina region as well as many South Asian countries. Since around the turn of the century, there has been a large influx of Indians into Thailand, especially Punjabis, Gujaratis, Tamils and Pashtuns, and also Persians, Portuguese, Khmer Krom, Mons, Chinese, as well as others emigrating to Thailand and Bangkok. There are large numbers of workers who legally reside outside the metropolitan area and travel into the city for day jobs. The population of the Bangkok metropolis increases to 9 million during the day, from 8 million at night. The morning influx into the greater metropolitan region is not very significant, rather the influx is seasonal depending upon crop seasons in the rest of the country. Metropolitan Manila, officially the National Capital Region, is the seat of government and one of 3 defined metropolitan areas in the Philippines. It is composed of 16 cities: the city of Manila, Quezon City, Caloocan, Las Piñas, Makati, Malabon, Mandaluyong, Marikina, Muntinlupa, Navotas, Parañaque, Pasay, Pasig, San Juan, Taguig, and Valenzuela, as well as the municipality of Pateras. The region encompasses an area of 619.57 square kilometers and a population of 12,877,253 as of 2015. It is the second most populous and the most densely populated region of the Philippines. It is also the 9th most populous metropolitan area in Asia and the 5th most populous urban area in the world. The region is the center of culture, economy, education and government of the Philippines. Designated as a global power city, the region exerts a significant impact on commerce, finance, media, art, fashion, research, technology, education, and entertainment, both locally and internationally. It is the home to all the consulates and embassies in the Philippines, thereby making it an important center for international diplomacy in the country. Its economic power makes the region the country's premier center for finance and commerce. The region accounts for 36% of the gross domestic product of the Philippines. The Jakarta Metropolitan Area, or Greater Jakarta known locally as Jabodetabek, Jabodetabek Jur, or Jabodetabek Punjur, an acronym of Jakarta, Bogor, Depok, Tangerang, Bekasi, Puncak, Cianjur, is the most populous metropolitan area in Indonesia. It includes the national capital Jakarta as the core city as well as 5 satellite cities and 4 regencies. The population of Jakarta Metropolitan Area, with an area of 6,343 square kilometers, was 31.24 million according to the Indonesia 2020 census, making it the most populous region in Indonesia, as well as the second most populous urban area in the world after Tokyo. The population share of Jakarta metropolitan area to the national population increased from 6.1% in 1961 to 11.26% in 2010. The region is the center of government, culture, education, and economy of Indonesia. It has pulled many people from throughout Indonesia to come, live and work. Its economic power makes Jakarta metropolitan area the country's premier center for finance, manufacture and commerce. In 2019 data, the area has a gross domestic product of $297.7 billion with a per capita GDP of $8,775, and a purchasing power parity of $978.5 billion with a per capita PPP of $28,840, equal to 26.2% of economy of Indonesia.